Yeah, let's hit some claps. Ready? Okay, my name is Tim.
There's no visual to sync up the timing.
Yeah.
None.
And you have to talk into that.
Whoa.
You'd have to,
You just farted
Whoa. Big
into what you had to
mistake.
talk into. That's disgusting.
for that to work to sync up time, you'd have to pull your pants down and spread your cheeks, and you'd have to see.
So we have to see the opening and clapping of the butt cheeks.
You ever see those ultra slow-mo videos of somebody hitting a cymbal with a drumstick and it like waves? That's what it would be like, I think.
Yeah.
Clap that.
This is Matt.
This is Dana.
This is Rory. Hey, not bad.
Oh,
I think
we
all of those
nailed
were great claps.
Yeah, because we didn't have performance anxiety from some
Yeah.
celebrity.
Yeah, some garbage bag celebrity just hanging on to our coattails.
Yeah.
Oh, please take me to podcast stardom, please. Oh, I'd love to be on a Western Canadian podcast. Yeah, right. Well, welcome to season 3, episode 1, for real this time of the HUNKS Podcast. What's the emergency?
Not horny enough.
See if I can help you with it. Johnny boop, Johnny boop, Johnny boop, 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 Johnny.
Podcast. My name is Tim.
I'm Dana.
I'm Matt.
I'm Rory.
Together we make up the sketch comedy troupe called HUNKS, and if you didn't know, now you know. Well, the gang is gathered around this big roaring garbage fire of a life we live.
Yeah.
And we're here to celebrate the release of our album, Mouth Beef. And it's just us on the podcast.
Yeah, no famous newfies this time.
Yeah.
We did 2 weeks in a row of famous newfies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt
And
like we
I was
were...
delighted by both of them.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely. I like them more than I like most of you.
Yeah, well, I like them more than I like myself. So there. Oh, brother. Okay, if you're hearing this, you might not, but my fucking dog is going nutso because
You might need to talk more directly into the microphone.
Okay, fine. She's going crazy, trying to get out of the house, trying to escape because she's recently discovered BDI across the road.
Yeah.
And so
she's
she
a
has
big-
been...
Likes
She's
ice
been
cream.
Cookie dough.
Yeah, it turns out dogs like ice cream as much as we do.
Yeah, and turns out they don't care if it's off the ground. So
No.
they'll just lick it right off of there
Yeah.
and eat people's garbage and stuff. And so she's always trying to get out. And the other day we saw in like the span of an hour and a half, she had almost dug a full-fledged tunnel to BDI.
She's a
Underneath
digger.
of the fence.
Oh, really? Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it turns out she's a bit of a digaholic.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys haven't
Yeah.
had her when the ground isn't frozen.
We had her in the fall time, but at that time she was recovering from surgery. She didn't know how much of her true self to show us. You know what I mean? Surgery. I mean,
Right.
We got those
She
big
got-
tits put on her.
Some nice D cups, 8 of them.
It was elective. The dog elected to have surgery.
Big fat tits. That's acid. Dog augmentation surgery.
Yeah, we'll adopt this dog, but you're going to have to make it worth it for us.
We cover the dog in a Sharpie. Like, I think we can bring it out here and in here.
You're going to want to get rid of this.
Oh my God. My stomach turns thinking how close to reality we are of like dog augmentation surgery.
Yeah.
Of tits?
Yeah. No, I don't know how to make my dog more beautiful.
No, I really think that everyone hates dog tits.
They are
They are upsetting.
concerning.
There's too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just keep going.
Yeah. And they
It's
always
days.
seem just so soft.
So
You know?
she's upset. She wants to get outside.
Yeah, she's been whining and scratching and stuff like that ever since
no.
we started. She's realizing that she's not going to be getting any ice cream tonight.
Oh.
Do you guys ever whine and scratch?
Oh, always whining and scratching like a DJ, like yeah.
DJ Rory.
Bring it back. I don't want to DJ anymore. Wicka, wicka.
The ice cream place is already open? I guess April 1st?
It's been open. No, it's been open for like a month.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Fuck,
Rory?
that's crazy. Yeah.
Sounds like maybe the Zoom is picking up your computer microphone.
I wonder.
Yeah.
My recording, it was. The Zoom was my
There you
Oh.
go.
one. That's better, right?
Oh, yeah. That's sexy.
yeah. Now you're right in my ears.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
There's our guy.
The recording was the Shure the whole time. And Matt, you're caught up with the internet. This is perfect. This was the perfect pause.
Yeah.
God, do we ever know timing? What are we going to do when we start having to be in the same room together, guys?
We can't blame the internet on the awkward pauses anymore.
Yeah.
Is this like how real life conversations are going to be for a little while after the pandemic when we can all gather and stuff like that?
Except when I need to get up and go get a drink, I don't pull the plug out of my computer and pretend something happened. There's no way to do that in person.
Or put like a sticky note over your friend's eyes when you're
Jerking off in front of them. I don't want him to see this.
I just go put sticky notes on the FBI building. Just jack off in front of it.
the perfect crime.
When you don't want to talk to somebody, you just sneak around behind them and then fold them in half.
But it is just the four of us on this podcast. Next week on the podcast, we get to talk to Rusty Matias, the musical engineer who's pulling all the strings behind our podcast curtain. If you
want to put a string sound in right here, Rusty, that'd be great. Just right here. Yeah.
Everyone knows classic string songs.
String sound. Yeah.
Sounds, not songs. But we put out the our album on April 1st, and that was good, and that as far as we know has worked, except for it is on Spotify.
It is.
Yeah.
But the artist credited for the album is not us.
Well, it's technically still Hunks.
Technically.
But if you look at the artist profile that it's under, it's Hunks, but it's different Hunks for sure.
Yeah. It's a classical Hunks.
Yeah. It's what you'd expect from an artist named Hunks.
Dana,
it's
did
like
you see it?
From what I can tell, it's like a K-pop band. And
Dana.
in their artist photo, they're all showing off their abs. They're lifting up their t-shirts, showing off their abs.
Wait, this isn't the Dong Show, but
No.
podcast form, eh?
No. This
Do you
is
have a
like
phone handy? Can you look it up, or even just on your web browser, pull up? I would love to get your live reaction on the podcast
because I have a favorite detail about the picture, but I want Dana to look at it first.
It's titillating. Would you say titillating?
It's meant to be titillating, certainly.
Yeah,
but it's
basically
one of those
it's a group of men shirtless, wearing jeans. So it's like, okay, are you playing volleyball in Top Gun? What's going on?
Yeah. What's going on here, Top Guy?
I don't have Spotify on my computer, and my phone is recording my alt angle.
There you go. But the picture, it looks like it's. I assume they're like a musical group, but it looks like they're from the early '90s. But it just might be a bad picture. I don't know.
Yeah.
But did you guys listen to any of their
they
material?
play right after our album is done. Spotify goes, I guess you want to hear more, and then they play this. They're a boy band, and the ladies are going crazy. It's a live recording, going crazy for the song that they're singing. Oh yeah.
Oh shit, that's so funny.
I'm going to take a little screen grab of the album cover. Yeah, and post it in the chat here in the Zoom, so Danny, you can see what it is that we are referring to, and then of course we'll post this in our Patreon.
yeah. It's my favorite detail of their photo is, like Matt said, they're holding up their shirts and showing off their sexy abs, but they, for the purpose of the like artist photo or album cover or whatever, they wrote on their abs the letters for hunks.
There it is.
But there's only 4 of them.
Yeah. No way. Oh yeah.
So they like put an N in the middle, just like found, like Google image searched the letter N and put it in the middle of them because they were like, well, I don't want to be N.
They 100% did not think that through.
No, not at all. And then we're so committed. Like it's like they got a can of spray paint and it already started. And they're like, oh shit, there's only 4 of us.
I just love that it looks like it spells HUNKS. Like a Hucks and Chucks.
Yeah. Oh man.
Do you think they started out as like a 5-person group and then they were like,
maybe?
Yeah. Like somebody gave
Rip
a little
the
wave,
N guy.
like, you're out.
Yeah.
The N is the 4th hunk.
Yeah.
Is the 4th hunk.
Man. Yeah, that
or they
gave me
needed
a
someone
good
to
laugh.
take the picture.
The photographer has an N on his stomach.
Yeah, and they came out in 2001.
Wow.
Oh really?
20 years to the day. Could you imagine if it was the actual day? Like
man.
Came out April 1st.
Those guys are so old now.
Yeah.
Those guys are leather.
And just like based on the picture, it's really hard to tell how old they are in this picture. Like they could be late 30s.
Yeah, it's heavily doctored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
One guy certainly looks 40, like a 45-year-old doctor. K there, I think.
a real sexy K.
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
K.
Dr.
Yeah.
K.
What's the emergency?
Not horny enough.
K. See if I can help you with it.
Speaking of horny, I recently did. We've been doing a little podcast run. We've been having some fun doing some podcasts. I just did Katie Ellen Humphrey's podcast, Horny Off Main.
Oh, nice.
I am.
This is a fun, horny little podcast. Anything you guys are horny for these days? And that could be traditional horny. That could be just, looking at the sun with my eyes closed.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what I've been really horned up for?
What's
Is
that?
sugar lately because I've stopped drinking. I haven't had a drink in 2 weeks, and I've
Congratulations.
been from this. Thank you. That was a little. I was looking for that. But I've been on this subreddit for motivation to stop drinking, and everyone's like, oh yeah, you're gonna crave a lot of sugar, and I was like, yeah, right, not me. I'm gonna give up 2 things at once. I'm gonna give up booze and sugar, and then I gave up sugar for like 4 days, and now like all I've eaten today is cinnamon buns. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm with you. I ate an entire box of Nutri-Grain bars yesterday.
Whoa. Like what size box? 8?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, what? I thought you were gonna be like, oh, that's reasonable.
Well, I mean, it's not reasonable, but at least you didn't say the 32, like the Costco family pack.
Yeah.
Look, I'm telling you, if there wasn't limited to 8, I would have kept going.
Kept going, eh?
Wow.
100%.
How many
I would
Nutri-Grain
have knocked
bars?
down at least 12.
Yeah.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, is this spread out throughout the day, or is this in one sitting?
No,
watching the Jets
that
game?
was dessert. Exactly, watching the Jets
Chopped
game.
up in a bowl. It was a Nutri-Grain bowl.
Yeah, put it in salad.
Over
Yeah,
top
and then
of
I had a
some
funnel.
quinoa.
And I had a funnel, and I just tossed the chopped Nutri-Grain bars
You
into the
blended it
funnel.
up with some water and butt chugged some Nutri-Grain.
Yes. I took my shirt off this time because I learned from last time.
You should play like Nutri-Grain Pong.
I would play it.
Yeah.
So you're horny for sugar.
Horny for sugar. It gets me all
Yeah.
juiced up.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that was a symptom of quitting drinking.
Yeah, because apparently, like, there isn't actually sugar in alcohol unless it's like in the mix or something like that.
Right.
But it synthesizes and turns into it mimics sugar in your body.
Okay.
And so my body's craving that.
Yeah.
Plus, like Easter, like rears its ugly little bunny head around the corner and is like, "Hey, do you want a bunch of chocolates your mom gave you?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at him.
Look at him.
I've been trying to limit my sugar intake as well. It was after a particular day where I ate like an entire bag of chocolate covered almonds and then just got so anxious, which I attribute to that. And I was telling my
How big
girlfriend,
was
Vicky,
this bag? Like a
It was-
8-pack?
Yeah. I told my girlfriend about it, and she was like, "You need to get one of those like pill dispensers where you have like the daily pills."
Yes.
And you're only allowed to have. So she got me one, and she fills it with chocolate covered almonds. So I have 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. God, I'm good.
That is
I
freaking
love
adorable.
that. I
Yeah.
love that. So that's a brilliant idea. Like
Oh,
I've
it's
been
brilliant.
thinking about that since you mentioned it. I love that idea.
Just now.
Just now.
Yeah, I haven't stopped thinking about it since you brought
Don't
it up.
look behind the curtain.
Have you ever gotten them confused with your bone pills?
That you were supposed to throw out every day.
Throw 2 of these away and call me in the morning.
Thanks, bone doctor.
Bone daddy.
Yeah, I have a pill dispenser for my boner pills as well because one day I took them all and I got really anxious.
You got really horny for those.
that people could see my boner.
It's the pills.
Did you know that there's like chewable boner pills now?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
shaped like Fred Flintstone?
I was just
I
gonna
would
say
assume, I would assume like little Fred Flintstones, but little weenery Fred Flintstones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would assume there'd be like shaped like Ted Koppel.
Yeah, very dignified.
Yeah.
Dignified, I think.
Maury
Yeah.
Povich.
Maury.
You will be the dad.
I guess like the patent on whatever that concoction was has surpassed the 20 years you get, you know, when you invent a pharmaceutical or something like that. So Viagra has gotten to this point now where now anyone can just put those chemicals together and pump out a dick pill. It's a beautiful time to be alive.
Wow.
That's why I get all those emails.
Yes.
I can't keep up with them. I can't respond to them quick enough.
But you have to.
No, thank you. Send. Thanks for thinking of me.
You know what? I'm not at a point in my life yet where I need that, but I will keep you in mind and on file.
I'm gonna save this email for when I need the boner pills.
We save our boner pill emails for up to 6 months, so you don't need to resend.
And you know what? I will forward this to my friends and family. Thank you.
Do you guys think you have any emails in an inbox somewhere that was forwarded to you? You know, like how people used to forward emails like, it's bad luck if you don't send this to 10 friends, and it's this big long thing and there's some long story or joke or something like that at the end of it, like the text version of a meme, I guess, way back in the day.
Yeah. What do you mean? Do we
What are
have
you
one in
asking?
our inbox, like sitting in an old email address
Yeah,
somewhere?
sitting in an
Still?
old email. Still.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
Probably.
I deleted those pretty quick, though. It would have to be, like a defunct email address.
Yeah. defunct punk.
Yeah.
Do you remember the ones from like 14 years ago when they would be like, everyone has to forward these, otherwise something bad will happen. But it's just basically finding out little tidbits about yourself where it's like, fill it out and then let's all find out about each other. Where it's like, what did you want to be when you grew up? A vet.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. You'd be like, I bet you I know who isn't going to send it. And then I'd be like, how dare you? Of course I'll resend it. And I would
I want to be a vet.
How dare you assume that I'm not going to finish this text chain?
Yeah, it was like, that little paper thing where high school kids like do the 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, now choose a color.
Yeah.
It's like that in email form. Like there was like they didn't realize that they could be nefarious about all of this stuff. They're just like it was like, I don't know, camp.
Yeah. If you don't send this, you're going to be a janitor and live in a mansion.
No!
So much cleaning.
I do enough at work.
Wait, did you say you're going to be a janitor and live in a mansion?
Yeah.
That's like ideal. It's like the easiest job, and you get to live in a mansion.
How do you not bring that work home? Rory, what are you horny for?
Yeah, what are you, well, Rory, I want to know what you're snacking on. What's your snacks?
What snacks are you horny
Nutri-Grain
for?
bars.
Snacking these
buns.
days. What am I snacking on these days? Man, not much. Like fucking crazy diet town. I don't know if I've talked about it on this podcast at all.
No, tell us about it. What's your diet?
No.
Yeah, I'm like
so we just did 10 episodes of the podcast, and every episode throughout that whole second season, in the pre-pod meeting, we threatened to talk about our medical appointments and our ailments.
Yes.
And now it's time to get into
time. Dana's sober. Rory's gluten-free. Matt's on 2 almonds a day.
And I got glasses.
Matt got glasses.
Yeah. Rory had eye surgery a year ago.
Eye surgery so long ago.
Oh, man.
I haven't confronted my addictions yet.
I have bionic legs.
I'm just like you.
I can put my leg back on.
Oh, those commercials were so creepy.
They were creepy.
So creepy.
Mm-hmm.
What am I snacking
It's
on?
just Canadian though, right? Like
it
those
was
commercials.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
This old robot that would to talk about workplace safety.
Yeah, because it started with like
limbs cut off.
Well, it started with like a slow motion crash or something like that, and these dummies would be like, "Ugh!" Fall,
I thought it started with like a
apart.
slow motion, like a tractor ripping off a kid's arm and beating him to death with it.
I thought it started with like a slow motion hostage video. What am I snacking on? Fuck, not much. Really, not much. Like it's a treat when I have kefir with various grains in it every morning.
Gross.
That's lame. That's so lame.
Yeah.
Kefir? Isn't that the
Kefir.
bad guy from Aladdin?
From Aladdin, yeah. Yeah. The return of kefir. Every morning I say that to my strawberry fermented milk.
Oh,
that's what it is?
I thought it was a yogurt.
It's like a yogurt drink.
It's like a yogurt drink, like fermented milk. But I get the strawberry flavored one or mango, and they're delicious.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
sounds good.
that's super boring. I'm very boring now.
But that's a good tummy health thing.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I lost a bunch of weight though. I'm like under 200 pounds for the first time in like almost fucking 20 years. Like it's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But you feel good?
Thank you. Yeah, I feel okay.
And you've been stretching.
Stretching. I've been stretching. Yeah, no, I feel okay. It's like not 100%, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took a little bread break and you did the allergy test.
I did the allergy test. I'm still off bread, but yeah, I did the allergy test, and it's like 40 little pokes, little needles on your arm where they're
40
like
little pokes.
40
which
little
was
pokes. So
also
like we're gonna
the name of my sex tape.
So you're sitting there with 40 needles sticking out of your arm?
No, they do them real quick. They do. Yeah. It's like
They have 40 nurses. They're like, ready? 1, 2.
I'm not ready.
God damn it, Rhonda.
I don't know. I've never had an allergy test.
it's like
One at a time.
one at a time, but like she does them real fast. Like boop, 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 boop. They draw like a grid on your arm, and they're just like here, boop, 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 all the way up, like
Do they
3
say
rows. They say boop every time,
Yeah.
and she stopped kind of midway, and I was like, "Can you keep saying boop?"
Yeah, I think her.
She thought she could keep it up for 40, but then after like 18, it was like, this is getting annoying probably.
Johnny boop, Johnny boop, Johnny boop, 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 Johnny. No, sorry, you didn't cross your arms. You have to do it again.
But yeah, anyways, I'm not allergic to anything. 0 things. Came back completely allergy free.
Crazy.
Which is crazy because I'm still like, I was off antihistamines for 4 days before it, and I was like so fucking like stuffed up and pressure in my head. I think it's just the stupid town we live in. That's all.
This is a stupid town.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Let's get into that.
This town, stupid. There's a monument to a falling over trolley downtown.
Oh yeah, I like that. It looks like it's like
This is what makes us so stupid. We love it.
It's like half
There's also
underground.
just like Tim and I were biking along the rapid transit corridor, and there's just a giant teapot.
Yeah, what? For no reason.
Yeah, near
And
the Humane Society ish. There for no reason. Nobody asked for it.
Not in a
it's
very
just a
well-traveled
giant
area.
teapot.
What? This is crazy.
Weird.
giant teapot just sitting there by a bus stop.
All right. Cool.
A very rarely used bus stop.
Yeah.
Wild. What a stupid town.
We also have a corner that's confusing.
That's confusing.
Hey, do you guys want to do a little 2 truths and a lie about Winnipeg?
Yeah, let's do
Oh
it.
boy.
Is that what you guys have been soft setting up for like 10 minutes? Matt, you want to explain to me how 2 truths and a lie? And if you could work in how hosting a podcast works, that'd be great as well.
Thanks, Tim. I'd love to. 2 Truths and a Lie is a game we love. We just love to play this game on the HUNKS Podcast.
We love it.
We do it all the time. One of us will say 3 statements, 2 of which are true, one of which is a lie. And it's everybody else's responsibility to figure out what is the lie and to hold that person accountable. And so giving us the 3 statements is Tim Gray.
Okay, thanks everyone. It's so great to be on the HUNKS Podcast. Long time listener, first time
Potter.
Hoster. First time I'm actually trying at hosting, and it's not going great. Okay, so I got 3 facts about Winnipeg, and you guys let me know what you think the lie is. Okay, so come on, Tim, you got this. Winnipeg has been called Windy City, classic nickname for Winnipeg. I think we can all agree if you're from here, but that is incorrect. Winnipeg is the 12th windiest city. Kelowna, BC is actually the windiest city in Canada.
I mean,
Okay, that's first one.
okay,
That's the
right,
first
yeah.
one.
All right.
Okay. Second one.
More about Kelowna than
Winnipeg is the first city to develop the 911 emergency number.
Oh.
First one to do it.
I
Okay.
think Kelowna was.
Third one is the Winnipeg Jets. It's an NHL franchise based out of, you guessed it, Winnipeg. Has the smallest market in the NHL, but they have sold the most merchandise
Oh my God, they all sound
as of
true.
2018.
They do. Is Winnipeg the smallest market in the NHL, though?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Tough.
Because I could buy it that we've sold the most merch, but I don't know if we're the smallest market. We're smaller than Columbus, Ohio?
I think so. I think Columbus and the surrounding area is probably around 1 mil.
That sucks,
What
man.
about,
We're worse than Columbus?
What about like Saskatchewan
They don't have a team.
Rough Riders? I don't know, man.
There's no NHL team in Saskatchewan.
No.
What about
Shit.
the New Haven orthopedic shoes? For sure they are smaller. You haven't even heard of them.
Do you think the Jets play against a shoe store?
It's still smaller.
Dana watches the alternative reality hockey league.
Yeah.
Now that's a league I can get behind. I think that every year 30 businesses should be selected to field a team, and whoever has the best team is the Stanley Cup champions.
Okay, I love this. I love
I love it.
Are they hiring players or they have to hire within?
No, it's whatever staff you have.
Okay,
Man,
so Google is just like a bunch of programmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the Garwood Grill, my restaurant that I work at. We have to become an NHL team.
You're fucked. Yeah.
It's like the draft. It's like Hunger Games.
I fucking love this idea. You can't hire during the season. You'd have to do all your hiring before the hiring deadline.
Yeah, there's like a drafting process. There's a hiring deadline. You have like a dishwasher for 2 years who you move up to a line cook and hope they can be a defenseman.
And it's totally random. The draw that you're even going to be in the thing. You don't enter it. It's all
no choice.
Any registered company in the world is in the draw.
Based on your taxes. That's what they draw. They draw
we
that.
technically are a business, so we could be drafted.
Yeah.
Oh, that I would fucking watch the hell out of that.
Me too.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we probably would die, right?
Yeah, some people
Like
would
it is
die.
like the Hunger Games.
Some people would have to die. Yeah. Because they wouldn't be very good on their feet. So there'd be a lot of like people slipping, they try to catch their footing, and they stomp the neck of some poor old Greek lady, Irene.
Oh man, I love how low confidence you have in yourself as an athlete, Dana. Where it's not like we probably would lose. It's we probably would die.
Are you kidding me? Someone body checks me, I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, but it's a guy who works at the bank.
Yeah.
No. Oh, I thought the rule was that there was
cars.
one business team that had to play against the NHL team.
No, they draw 30 different companies from around the world, and
Never mind. I would win. I thought I was playing against NHLers.
No. You're playing against A&W.
Yeah. They'd have to make the prize so valuable that people would make it like part of their hiring process on the off chance that they get drawn. So you'd be watching like the business pages like you'd be watching the sports pages, stats and stuff. Like, who did they hire? They hired that guy.
But also the chances are so slim. They're so slim that they probably wouldn't. But,
Yeah, from the Ontario Employment League.
I think it would have to be just whoever's employed at the time that they're selected.
Yeah, exactly.
No new hires.
No new hires.
Yeah. But it's the same time every year, so you'd go on a hiring spree ahead of the draw.
Right, yeah, so you just beef up with a bunch of hockey players.
They still have to work there for 30 days. Like that, they haven't passed probation to be eligible.
And in that time, they get we would get paid, or they would get paid the same amount that hockey players get paid.
Oh shit!
During
the
you get
season.
drafted
During that season.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
fuck yeah. So then people would actually have more incentive to become good hockey players.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. And you know what? I bet you Winnipeg would do pretty well because I think / Canada in general, because like I think that especially Winnipeg being a winter city, more people know how to skate here than most places in the world.
But Winnipeg has definitely pumped out some elite level Hall of Fame athletes, especially in recent years. Jonathan Toews, captain of the Chicago Blackhawks, led them to several Stanley Cup championships, and more recently, Mark Stone became the first captain of the Las Vegas Golden Knights, and his brother, of course, plays in the NHL as well.
Yeah, Ryan Reeves is also on that team. He's from
Ryan
Winnipeg.
Reeves from Winnipeg. Yeah, his pops was a former Blue Bomber. Lots of great Winnipeggers. Cody Eakin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, I think the 911 is true, the Windy City is true, and the Jets merch is false.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same because I think that's what I think. That's why I'm saying
Bold
that.
move. Bold move.
Yeah, I think Winnipeg is the smallest market and does sell the most merch. There's a kind of a double lie there, so it could be the smallest market and doesn't sell the most merch, but I do think that they sell the most merch as well. 911, hey, you don't have to be a genius to know that we got an emergency problem here. So that's true. So I'm going to say windiest city is the lie.
You know what? I'm changing mine.
Oh, shit.
And I'm changing mine too. But go ahead, Dana.
I'm changing mine. Wait, did I already have that? I think the first one's the lie.
The wind?
Is that what I said?
The wind.
No, you said the NHL one was a lie.
Yeah, I said the NHL one was the lie.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the wind is the lie.
Wind is the lie. You're saying that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, drum roll, please. Without further ado, the lie that I told you was the first one about Windy City.
Yeah. Thank God I changed it.
Yeah.
It is true that Winnipeg is the 12th windiest city, even though we keep fucking calling ourselves a windy city. The actual number one windiest city in Canada, drum roll please,
Skibidi-boo!
Hamilton, Ontario.
Hamilton, huh?
Hamilton,
measure
Ontario.
How do you measure where Hamilton starts and where everything else around it ends?
I know. It's like pubes. Like, what's a treasure trail? What's just my pubes, you know?
Yeah, when does body hair stop and pubes begin?
I think it's a percentage of curl defines a pube. Like if you get further away, it's a little straighter, and then once you get into pube territory,
once it starts getting all like crinkly.
Yeah.
My legs have nothing but long, straight hair.
Yeah.
That's because you moisturize them so much.
Yeah, and straighten them.
Have you guys ever found an incredibly straight, long pube? Isn't it off-putting?
Like a Jedi? with the dangly long one?
Like it's got a bead in it?
Yeah.
Somebody put a bead in my pube while I wasn't looking.
Somebody went to
Just
Cuba.
got caught in there. You were sleeping with beads in your bed. It's got tangled up.
Fell asleep beating. Beating
man.
my meat.
So 911 was invented here.
Yes, Winnipeg was the first city to develop a 911 system. Before that, it was just like, you hope you knew somebody.
Help!
Yeah, help! Funny thing about, like, you know, remember ham radios, like the old version before AM or FM radio, where you just had some
Just a slab of ham.
No, I use a tofu radio.
Everyone had a slab of ham on their kitchen wall.
You'd
you know,
smack it and then talk into it.
In Mark Critch's book, he says that like in the early days when somebody would have like one of those radios and you could just put in different coordinates and try to pick up like another radio receiver and then just have a conversation in the night with someone from Europe or whatever.
Yeah.
That it very quickly turned into a device for perverts.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like people were
It's just
very
like the
quickly
internet.
describing their penis on it.
Yeah. Like I bet
What
you
else would it be?
Yeah. I mean, I just didn't.
I'm sure the second thing that was manufactured on the printing press was a dick pic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first one was the Bible, and the second one was like, get a load of this.
Yeah.
Was the Bible, but they just spread the words out to make it in the shape of a dick.
And then, of course, Winnipeg Jets is the smallest market in the NHL, and they have sold the most merchandise. Now, this is according to a website, and
NHL Jets sell the most merch.com. / prove me wrong.
I worry that the website might be a little bit outdated, and it might be that the Golden Knights have surpassed the Winnipeg Jets because I know they move a lot of merch.
Really?
It could be. They have a whipped up fan base there. It was the first time Las Vegas has had like a big proper
team
sports franchise. So.
Yeah.
Or maybe they got an NFL team at the same time.
They do have an NFL team now. Yeah.
Do they? Oh, really?
The Raiders or whatever?
moved to Las Vegas, yes.
Those guys
They can't stay put. They won't stay put. They're pirates.
It's their namesake.
Yeah, they are pirates. That's true.
I think you're thinking of baseball.
Oh, what? Oh, boy.
Should we start again?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start the podcast over.
Okay, this is season 3, episode 1.
This whole podcast has the vibe of substitute teacher day.
Oh my god! Okay, for one podcast, we have to just put on a movie. We have to just play the audio of Outsiders. Was there a movie you remember seeing in high school where like the teacher just couldn't?
Just
couldn't.
gave up.
Like they played it because they couldn't?
Yeah, or like, end of the year or whatever, you're a little ahead, so throw on a movie. I know we watched Outsiders, but I think we also read the book.
Mm-hmm.
So we watched that, and it got me smoking again in high school.
Oh,
Again in high school?
Man,
you had started
so cool.
smoking and quit in high school?
Yeah, I started smoking when I was 14. I was on the dart.
Guy.
Woof.
Darting hard. Quit when I was 17. Started up again when I was 18.
Oof.
Wow.
How much did you smoke when you were 14?
It was unnervingly easy to get adults to buy you darts when you were...
Yeah.
So, like, 14, honestly, it was mostly stealing darts from parents.
Yeah.
Not mine, but friends of ours. And, maybe a couple darts a day, maybe. And then, like, by the time I turned 16, it was pretty easy to get somebody to buy me cigarettes. Cigarettes cost, I think, $6.75 at first.
Yeah.
But, here we are. Hey, if you're still smoking, get that Easy Way to Quit Smoking book.
Yeah, do it.
What's his name?
Worked. Alan Carr.
Alan Carr. Yeah. Worked great. Great book.
Fantastic. Nope. Thought I had something to say.
Big breath.
I was going to say something, but I'm like, is it interesting? I don't know.
The movie. That's what it was. Romeo
movie.
and Juliet. Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else? That one, Willow?
You watched Willow at school?
Yeah,
Cool.
we watched Willow at school one day.
Fun.
What's
Why?
Willow about?
I don't know.
It's like a
I mean, I
fantasy
don't know
movie.
why.
Brad Pitt?
It's a
Or
fantasy
is it
movie. No, Val Kilmer
right?
is the like warrior in it. It's not based on a book or anything. Like, why would you watch Willow at school?
No reason. I really think that it was just like they were bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck, it's Friday. Fuck you, Willow.
Yeah.
They took
Yeah.
us to the theaters to see that Romeo and Juliet, the Leonardo
Really?
DiCaprio.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I had no idea that it was about to happen. They just whisked us away. As far as I could tell, they was maybe everybody else knew, and I was just like, I don't fucking know what's going on from day to day. They tell me to get on a bus, I get on a bus. They tell me to shut up.
Look, I'm barely holding on here.
You know what? Like, I don't have very much agency in my life until recently. Like, this is true. I can't say for sure if I've ever had a filling. I really think that I have, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah. You just go in and black out at the
You know what? They just tell me stuff at the end of the dentist appointment. I start to zone out, and then they're done talking. I go, okay, so come back on the 14th. They're like, yeah, come back on the 14th. Just make an appointment with the person and then I know I just come back on the 14th. I don't know what's happening on the 14th.
Man, I feel you. I feel like it was only like like 4 years ago that I started realizing that I have to be in charge of my own health, my own health information. Where it's like, I just assumed that they had that information on file.
Yeah, the government knows all this.
The fillings and stuff like that. But my doctors, and I was like, I don't know. Don't you know my family's history? Don't you know what's wrong? Everything I've been through? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, well, what's that folder you've got in front of you? What is it, full of Sudokus?
Why are you always looking at your computer?
Sudokus. A folder of his best ones. Like they're all done.
It's his Hall of Fame.
This is a good one.
Just outside your room.
So my plan is next time I go to the dentist, I'm going to say like, hey, weird question. Have I had any fillings?
You can't look inside your mouth and see if there's like evidence of
I don't
fillings?
know. I don't think they're silver anymore, are they? Yeah,
they're not.
Invisible.
No, but you can sometimes see them still, even when they're white colored.
Mm-hmm. I've only had like 3 maybe, but I forget where they are. So like kind of same deal, because like it was like 8 years ago or whatever, and I forget which teeth they are. And they're white.
Is that the same deal?
You know,
that's like you broke an arm, but you can't remember which arm. Whereas I don't remember if I've ever gone to the hospital for having broken my arm.
I guess it's not quite the same deal.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with me with this, like with the IUD that I have, where I'm just like, I don't know. I'm sure that they'll call me when I need to change it when it's expired, but it's like, no, you just got to remember and fucking do it.
They didn't put a sticker up in the corner of your windshield.
At 170,000 kilometers. This thing needs a tune-up.
I thought that the light would come on.
Oh, you don't want to get it to when the light comes on. Then you're in real trouble.
Don't come inside. Don't come inside. I remember one time we watched that other William Shakespeare movie. It was the one with Puck is one of the characters. Midsummer Night's
Dream. The one with Michelle Pfeiffer.
I think it was Miracle on Ice.
The Mighty Ducks 2.
Mighty Ducks. Yeah, with Puck.
Mighty Ducks 2 was a Shakespeare play based on Mighty Ducks 1.
Yeah.
Midsummer Night's Dream with Michelle Pfeiffer, and
we
there
watched
are
that too.
Boobs in that movie, aren't there?
Oh,
I remember seeing boobs
At school boobs.
I forget. I was in some special class, and there was only like 12 of us, and I think we were troubled.
Did they put Post-it notes on the windows?
Just in case.
On the teacher's glasses.
Well, gang, should we get into some sketch pitches?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Sure.
Do it.
This is the part of the show where we bring the energy down pretty low, and I pitch some sketch ideas not fully thought out.
Never will be.
You want me to go first? It sucks.
Yeah, what the hell?
Fucking
man.
sucks. It's stupid. I started a new job recently doing construction, and I'm enjoying learning new things, but I'm fucking tired as hell. Yeah. And I was thinking the other day, like, Hunks, we've had a few good sniffs at doing comedy professionally in the last couple of years. And what a ridiculous
sniffs of it.
a couple sniffs of it. What a ridiculous thing it is to chase your dreams.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
You know? How stupid does that sound? Hey, I'm
Pretty
chasing my
stupid.
Yeah,
dreams.
so what are you getting in a car and driving? Follow that dream.
Yeah, where's it
Got a
going?
net.
Why is it running so fast away from you? I don't think it wants you.
Anyways, what if spaghetti was a character in the Marvel universe?
Like a bowl
Okay.
of spaghetti.
A bowl of spaghetti, yeah.
Nice.
Like what kind of powers would it have?
Oh, I was imagining like it's like an end credits scene where it's like Nick Fury is there and he's coming talking to a bowl of spaghetti, putting a team together. And the spaghetti is just spaghetti. It doesn't say anything.
Meatballs and marinara.
Yeah.
See, I think of
well-
spaghetti in like a full uniform. Like the only spaghetti you see is the head. Like, and this spaghetti is ripped. Like you can tell that this spaghetti was working out for months before the movie started shooting. And by the way, spaghetti is played by spaghetti.
Yeah. Like spaghetti is trending on Twitter and it's just pictures, like leaked pictures of this fucking hot spaghetti. And everyone's like, man, I never thought I wanted to fuck spaghetti before today.
Yeah. I guess I can throw out my blue chews. I got a plate of spaghetti to get me hard.
Wonder Woman definitely would get into a fight and then fuck that spaghetti.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. They'd be like wrestling down a cliff and then land on a beach, just boning spaghetti on
Now,
a beach.
is spaghetti of Earth or is spaghetti from a different dimension or planet or what?
A spaghetti planet.
Everyone's spaghetti.
It's a bowl.
It's like Superman. Yeah.
He's just like a normal spaghetti guy from another planet.
Yeah.
But he can walk around here, and so people are like, "Whoa, be an Avenger!"
That's his powers. His powers are the ability
Walking
to
around.
walk.
Being spaghetti.
Earth's sun makes spaghetti walk.
In our atmosphere, the spaghetti walks.
Yeah. And Kanye West has
And
a song on the
fucks.
soundtrack called Spaghetti Walks.
Spaghetti.
Okay. I love it. I love it.
Spaghetti man.
All right, spaghetti guy. So
Spaghetti guy. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so what if DiGiorno's?
Yeah.
Was it delivery?
It's DiGiorno.
So what if someone got their groceries delivered and in their groceries they got DiGiorno delivered? And so the conversation that arises from that, and then, so they're saying to the grocery delivery guy, "What? I thought that this was not delivery." And then the head of the DiGiorno family,
The mob
they're a
family.
mob family, the head of the
DiGiorno.
DiGiorno family says, "Listen, that's not how we do things in the DiGiorno family. You don't get it delivered." Excuse me, I have a cold.
Oh, do you have symptoms?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, man. So it's a conversation between the person who it's being delivered to and the delivery person?
Yeah, but then also the DiGiorno family comes and breaks into their house
Yeah.
and tells them not to do that again.
leaves a pizza head in their
Wait, so
bed.
who's
Yeah.
in the wrong in the eyes of the DiGiorno family? The deliverer or the
Yeah,
delivery?
yeah.
The delivery, the
Yeah,
person
yeah.
who got
Oh.
it delivered.
Right. You
yeah.
have to go pick this pizza up yourself.
Yeah. In
how
no
did-
way can it be associated with delivery.
How does it get there on a truck then? How does it get to the store?
Oh.
The store has to go and pick
they
it up.
drop
from
it
the
off
factory?
themselves.
The family
No,
does.
they no
The
they
family does?
Yeah, the family does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's okay because that's
And they say-
that's
It's not a
It's not
delivery.
delivered, it's
a
given to
present.
them.
Yeah, it's a present. It's a gift from the DiGiorno.
Someday, and that day may never come, we'll call upon you to restock your frozen pizza section.
That day may never come. Because our pizzas are not very good.
Oh man, I'm fucking addicted to those pizzas.
DiGiorno.
Specifically
DiGiorno's?
DiGiorno's?
Yeah, I think it's DiGiorno.
Yeah. They're so cheap, man.
I'll
It's
take
crazy.
a whole one down in a sitting.
And they're
Yeah.
so fucking
Oh, yeah.
good.
Do you,
I love Delicio.
Do you pimp it out? Do you eat it as is? Do you add your own toppings?
No.
You don't fuck
I
with
gotta
it?
add my
Really?
own
What do you-
toppings.
Nah, that defeats the purpose of it being so cheap.
Agreed.
True. True.
No, because it's like,
But
then
sometimes
you
you
just
get
add
that.
some canned pineapple and like some feta or something, and
Yeah,
it's
how much
just
does
like
that
a lot
cost?
better.
Feta's
Or,
like
just before it's done, you open the oven door and you piss on it a little bit.
just before it's done.
It's called basting it.
Yeah. I wait till it's done and like cool it down with a little piss. You know, how people are like, ooh, hot. Just like, ooh, hot.
Oh my God.
That's just me. That's just how I eat pizza.
All better. Okay. That's fucking great, Dana. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's make it happen. That one, let's make happen.
You?
Am I the last one? Oh,
No,
okay.
I got one too.
We were hanging out the other day, and this kind of came up in conversation. It wasn't even my joke. This was Tim's joke, but I think it might work as a sketch. What about a dog where you shake its hand and suddenly you've entered into a business deal?
To deliver its pizzas.
Yeah. And you don't know what you're about to enter into, and then
Yeah, you're just doing that. Shake a paw, shake a paw. No.
a lawyer shows up. Sir, sign here.
You even inherited like a deed or
Yeah.
something.
The dog serves you with divorce papers.
Dog divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a tricking you into a multi-level marketing scheme. I think that's what I imagine.
Yeah. These boxes start showing up at your house that you have to like convince your friends to sell makeup or something.
Yeah, you have to sell dog cream.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what dog cream is.
Nipple cream, probably
dog
for all
nipple
of
cream.
those implants.
Yeah.
Now, is this just the one deal that the dog makes, or does the dog eventually? Do we see the dog in a suit with an entourage, making bigger and bigger deals?
Shaking paw with world leaders.
Yeah. Photo ops with the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Vladimir Putin riding the dog shirtless.
So cute. You try to back out, but the dog just plays dead.
Aww.
Love it.
Love it. Okay, I got one here. Fucking sucks. What if there is, you know how Riverdale was like a sexy remake of Archie?
Yeah.
What if they did like sexy remake Riverdale style of Casper, where it's just a bunch of ghosts that want to fuck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a theory. I've had a theory that ghosts are people who have died mid-orgasm, and that's why they sound like that.
And that's why they're white, because it's made out of cum.
Yeah.
Now, we don't know for sure what ghosts sound like. How do they get pigeonholed with that sound?
Yeah. Good question.
Hey, yeah. I think it's supposed to sound like the wind, right?
Yeah. Oh.
And when I come, it sounds like I come like the wind.
Come like the wind.
'Cause I bet ghosts sound a little something like this. Grrr.
I'll bet you ghosts sound a little something like this.
Hey, I'm coming.
I think "Come Like the Wind" sounds like a Bon Jovi song.
And I'm coming like wind
Coming.
into the wind. And then it's just coming back on them.
Gross.
Now, is there a whole ghost like city, or is it just a family of ghosts? They're all banging each other.
Oh, in Casper.
Ew.
In
Yeah.
Casper. No, it wouldn't be a family. It would be like a whole high school probably gets like nuked or something, and then all
Like a bunch of promising young teens get like wiped
You're
out.
missing,
wiped out.
you're missing the real show premise here.
That's
Everything
boring.
after the nuclear holocaust.
Yeah. That's the opening credits. They're like, a high school got nuked and now it's Casper.
It's Casper. That's the theme song. High school got nuked and now it's Casper.
I've never seen Casper.
I don't know if I ever saw the movie, but it was like a comic book where it was just like an Archie style little ghost who did cute
Right, yeah,
adventures.
He was drawn like
Right.
exactly the same as Richie Rich.
Richie Rich, yeah.
Was
Yes.
it Jonathan Taylor Thomas that voiced the
Devon
Wasn't it
Sawa.
Devon Sawa.
Devon
Devon
Sawa.
Sawa, former
Yeah.
Hunks antagonist.
Villain on the last season of Hunks.
Yeah.
Just get him on the pod.
Actually-
Kudos to him.
In all fairness, I think we were the villain on that
Totally, we were the
No,
villain.
local media was the villain on that one.
Yeah. Local media person tried to get it all fired up. Well, I mean, that's it, right? We all got a sketch pitch in. Glad we
That's
ended
it,
on
right?
It's all of it.
That's it. All right, shaking you guys down for some more podcast banter. See what you got.
Yeah. You can find our album, hunkscomedy.bandcamp.com. Mouth Beef, it's out right now. You can find it streaming anywhere else, but that doesn't pay us enough money, so just buy it, you fucking lazy fucks.
Yeah, it'd be great if you bought it off the Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, if you subscribe to our Patreon page, you know what? We'll send you a free download
Sure.
code at
Yeah, what the
$5 a month. Let's say that, right?
Yeah, why not?
Head
Yeah.
over to patreon.com/hunkscomedy.
Yep. Do it.
Please
do it.
do.
$5 a month.
Our current goal, and I know it's ambitious, is we're looking to get to $10 a month.
Yes.
If we get there, whoo-wee, we're going to make all these sketches.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
We'll commit.
Like Tim was saying before, we've been on a bunch of podcasts recently and in the future. What are they? Does anyone remember
We
what all
were
podcasts
on
we've
Rat's
been on?
Nest, which is hosted by former Hunks podcast guests Mark Little and Chris Sandiford.
Yeah.
The Regulars, hosted by former podcast guest Stacey
Right.
McGonigal and also her friend Jason DeRose.
Yeah.
And Stop Podcasting Yourself by former guests Graham Clark and Dave Shumka.
Yeah.
As well as Retail Nightmares with hopefully future podcast guests. The hosts on that show are great, Alicia and Jessica. And then another podcast out of Vancouver. Boy, does that city know how to put together a podcast. We were on Blocked Party, where I told the story of Week Thus Far versus Peter Nygaard
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
and the
nice.
cease and desist we received. So if you want to hear that,
Yeah.
check out Blocked Party. That's a great
Check
party.
out all those podcasts.
Yeah.
Great podcasts. Super fun to do. Super funny.
Yeah. Yeah. And then a couple coming in the future we're working on scheduling is Peter and Chris. We're going to do a podcast crossover with Peter and Chris.
Yes.
And Nostalgique is another one that we're working on scheduling to get together. So yeah, just fucking nonstop Hunks podcast appearances. So
And Horny Off Main, another
Yes.
great podcast. Check that out.
And Alison Door's radio show, not a podcast, but you should check it out anyways on SiriusXM.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Well, anyways, you guys are, whoever is listening to this, if you're still listening to this after all that gross ghost cum stuff and selfish promotion. We want to say from the bottom of our hearts that we really appreciate you listening and following us along on this little journey through the world of podcasting. We've been lucky to have some great guests, and we're going to have some great guests in the future. It looks like we're probably going to be going to a bi-weekly schedule for the next little bit while we sort out some other projects that we've been working on. You know, we got the album out now, and we have a couple really fun things that we're excited to sink our teeth into. So, you know, follow us along. Like, Hunks is going to do some awesome stuff, and it'd be great to have you along for the ride.
Yeah.
All right, go fuck yourselves.
And to you.
Thank you.
Good?
Yeah. Sweet.
Stopping.
Hunks is a sketch comedy group from Winnipeg. Got it? They are Rory Fallis, Tim Gray, Matt Nightingale, and Dana Smith. Episodes are produced and recorded each week from their homes in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Additional production and editing and sound design and other crap like that by me, Rusty Mattias, at my home. Thanks again to this week's no special guest. That was just the Hunks. What a great season that was of all celebrities. And they're going to kick off episode 2 of season 3 next week by really dialing it back 100%. And I'm going to be their guest. That's right, their sound guy and editor person. I think it's going to be great. I'm hilarious and awesome and exciting, and I have fun stuff to say too. I can't wait. I really love the show, and I'm excited to be on it. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you next week. Okay, bye.